Yo gang, what's going on? I'm the Blue Ranger and welcome to a video about beam.pro. It's a different streaming service that I'm kind of trying out and enjoying quite a bit. I apologize for my voice. I'm getting over what I would consider the convention plague from Destiny Community Con. It's somewhere along the lines of my 4 flights and the big convention and the hotel and the swimming pool and all that. I got some nasty cold I'm getting over it, so I apologize for my voice and the coughing and whatnot. But I wanted to talk about this. So I did my first stream tonight on beam.pro. Completely different site from Twitch. Twitch, you have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people watching, millions of people even on any given day. Beam currently tops out around 2,000, 3,000 viewers across the site. It's not very big, but the selling point, and what is major to me, is that the delay between the stream and the chat is roughly 0.02 seconds. So you type something in chat, and I see it like that. It's that quick, and I think that's really cool for someone like me who has built a channel around communicating with the viewers. I'm not here to help someone get through a raid in Destiny. I'm not here to be the best Overwatch player of all time. I'm not someone who's building a channel around skill or around assistance. I'm an entertainer. I'm here to make you laugh and have a good time and forget about how crappy work in school and all that jazz is. It's just about having fun, and Beam really caters to that. So I don't know if I'm going to go full time yet, because there's a lot of things I like about it and a lot of things that I haven't quite been sold on yet. It's kind of both sides, but what it does offer is a lot of really great stuff. Its integration within, a lot of its alerts and everything are built in. And that's really neat. With Twitch, you're always going to outside, third-party kind of alert systems, and when you get hosted, the number is always like way off. It's sometimes half, it's sometimes more. It's always wacky, so you don't know what you're doing there. Sometimes they're delayed, sometimes they don't happen. With Beam, I didn't have it set up correctly when I started my stream, so the alerts weren't happening at all. But once I got it worked out, the alerts were working. The host that I got a couple of hosts from friends who had just started channels like me, but my one friend Starmer, who hosted me at the end of his stream with a number of people, it actually came up with a realistic number of viewers that he hosted me with, and that was neat. Like, it works very, very well. The actual software, it feels solid, and it's a very smooth experience. The chat, it's super easy to communicate with you guys, just one-on-one. It feels much more personal, and I think that's fantastic. I don't have to wait for anything. One of the biggest issues with Twitch is when you're dealing, not so much with trolls. Trolls are going to troll no matter what. But when you have somebody who starts doing something that you don't want them doing, you have to stop them 30 seconds later, because your mods I'm very hard to mod for, and I know that because depending on the day, I might feel completely different about something. But if my mods haven't responded to something that I think needs to be responded to, either I have to stop what I'm doing and mod it in chat on my, with my mouse and keyboard, or I have to say something and wait 30 seconds for it to get taken care of. That's not an issue here. We had somebody pop in, and somehow he had made his own API bot or something, and he popped in and he let it loose in my channel, and it wasn't an attack. It was similar to something like a Nightbot. It had different uptime commands and things like that. It was kind of cute at first, and it was like, okay, sure, but it was very weird that someone could just bot my channel that way. But he wanted to show off his bot, and I let him for a bit, and then it started getting a little spammy, and I said, listen, I don't want the bot anymore, and he was like, fine, and took it out. It was gone immediately. That was kind of neat. So basically what I'm getting at is, if I do choose to make the switch full-time to Beam, I don't want anyone to feel as if I've left them behind. I don't want any of you to be like, why are you not on Twitch anymore? Well, I think Beam has a really good chance to thrive. Right now, the ceiling, the best you can be, is only a couple hundred concurrent viewers and a couple thousand followers. It's nothing crazy. Basically, where I'm at on Twitch is basically the ceiling on Beam, but with more concurrent viewers. That's kind of scary. So making that jump is a little daunting. So I'm not sure if I'm ready to do that yet. Plus, I haven't quite figured out the alerts and everything, but I want everyone to know that I'm trying to make a better experience. I'm not trying to leave Twitch because I don't think I'll be successful and I'll never get partnered and it'll never blah blah. None of that. I actually think that if I keep working hard and keep my nose to the grindstone, that I think I could be very successful on Twitch. I've seen a lot of success so far, and I think people appreciate what I do, and I think we have a really good a crew of people, the Blues crew, working together to make a really awesome time for everyone to share on Twitch. But that 30 to 40 second delay really kills the experience. And now that I've done the beam thing and I can see how much better it is to be able to directly communicate with the people in my channel, it's going to be very difficult to go back to that kind of a delay. That is super cool to me. And so I want everyone to be the happiest they can be with what I'm doing, because as an entertainer, I'm trying to bring to you the best experience. I think I'm going to give Beam a run, and I would love for everyone to come and at least check it out, because tonight I had 3 or 4 people come into chat from Twitch and say, wow, rip Twitch, this is way better. And I don't know if I'm 100% on board with that, because I'm a streamer and I'm still figuring it out and I had some issues getting things started. But as a viewer, people immediately got on board and were like, this is better. If you're a fan of Let's Play gaming and Twitch streaming and game streaming in general, maybe consider making an account on Beam. And I would also say, since Microsoft bought it out just a couple of weeks ago, there's a chance for it to, I wouldn't say explode. It's never going to be Twitch. Twitch has esports wrapped up, and there's hundreds of thousands of viewers for esports that Beam will never have. If Microsoft markets it right, Beam could blow up as a great social site versus competitive site. It'll be a great social site for people to game on. I would urge people to go now and grab their name. Now, ideally, you'll grab the same name you have on Twitch or a name very similar. For instance, my stream teammate on Twitch, You Need a Hug, he got Hug, H-U-G-G, on Beam, and he's super excited about it. Everyone knows who he is because he always spells things H-U-G-G. I stayed with I'm the Blue Ranger, but I kind of wonder if maybe I should have just gone with Blue Ranger. But I kind of like the ring of I'm the Blue Ranger, and since it's my YouTube channel and it's my Twitter, and I decided to keep it the same. So, but you have a chance to maybe shorten it. You know, DJ DG, the guy who works on my channel, sometimes instead of being the Deej1 is now the Deej. He's just, it's a great time to get in and get what you want. And if you want to make sure you're recognizable to everybody from Twitch that has moved over to Beam, take the same name. Or better yet, if you are going to change it to match your gamer tag for whatever console you play on, or if you're a PC gamer, your Steam tag. It's easiest, I know, as a streamer to match people up when I'm putting games together by who they are in chat to who they are in the game. So these are just things to consider. But I'm not trying to tell anybody that they should go and do this, or that it's imperative or anything like that. Make your own choices. But I think that if you're into Twitch for the social experience, talking in chats and just having fun that way, that it might be a good idea for you to check out Beam. I think you'll enjoy it, and the communities are really tight. Everyone just seems to get along. There isn't a lot of trolling. We had one guy come through, start trolling. I gave him a 10-minute timeout. He never came back. That was the extent in 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours on Beam. It was a really good opportunity. I'm not sure that I'm completely done on Twitch. In fact, I would doubt that I'm completely done on Twitch, because I got a good thing going there. And right now my alerts for my scary streams, my horror streams on Mondays, they're really well set up and everything. So I think that's going to stay there, but I am going to push this Beam thing and see if I can get people to move over with me, because I think we'll enjoy our interactions better. Thanks so much for listening to me talk about this. You might not care at all, but if you're at this point in the video, then I would assume that you probably are a little interested in this. Go beam.pro, grab your name right now, make your account. It's just like Twitch. Sign up. And that way you can confirm your identity there. You can make sure to continue that nobody else is going to grab it. And hell, if you have the name that you like, but it has 700 numbers on the end of it, if you go to Beam right now, you can probably get that same name without the numbers on the end of it. it's a great opportunity to start broadening your horizons. So thanks so much for listening to me talk. Don't forget to check me out at both twitch.tv/OnTheBlueRanger and beam.pro/OnTheBlueRanger. Or you can always stay right here. Or you can always stay right here at youtube.com/OnTheBlueRanger for more daily content. I am sorry that I've missed a day or two recently. I've been sick and on vacation and I ran out of videos. I'm going to get back to it as soon as I can. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.